Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Handmade by Gardena. This is day 5 of hashtag 5-day Val Digi with Cara Brandon Creations and Dear Julie. This is our final day and I just want to say thank you to Cara Brandon Creations and thank you to Dear Julie. It's been a pleasure of being an elf. I appreciate you both very much for allowing me to be an elf. I appreciate everyone who has subscribed to my channel and for watching my videos. And I just want to thank you all so very much. So, let's see what we're doing on day 5. On day 5, Cara Brandon has 3 tags, one with butterflies and flowers and some old advertisements. Dear Julie has like a envelope, a journaling card, some roses here, and a piece of ephemera here. So I've got some of it done. I've put together the envelope, and I have took some of my Arteza metallic paints, watercolors, and painted the rose. I've painted the flowers, painted the rose pink and red, and painted these flowers purple, and I hope you can catch the metallic on camera, but it's a metallic color and it's a pocket. And we'll just put that on a page. Another thing I have done is I have took the advertisements of Cara Brandon's and I have put some texture paste on it. Texture paste, opaque matte, and it is by Ranger. And I just stenciled it on. I used my distress ink of the Tattered Rose and colored it with the stencil. It has hearts on it and some other things on it. And then I took Dear Julie's rose and I cut it out in a circle, and I used my Versamark and I used the opaque color. Oh my gosh, can't think of what the word is that I did to it now. The word just totally left my embossing powder, and embossed it with the translucent, so it's just embossed, and put some ribbon on it and some eyelets on it with rose colored, and put them on there with some ribbon. So that tag there is done. I also embossed this rose here, and I had got me a Big Shot Sizzix, which I haven't used yet until today, or tonight rather, and I had got me a 3D texture embossing folder, and it's of flowers. So I did that to both of these tags, and hopefully you can sort of see it on the camera. So I did that to both of these tags. One I did one way and one I did the other, and I think it turned out really pretty. And I think on the back of this one, where it's white, I am just going to take the distress ink and go over it to pick up on that embossing part, which This Tattered Rose is a really light pink. Hope everyone is doing well today and is having a good day. Which I'm filming this a little while after my last video because where I have slept so much, now I'm wide awake. So I thought while I'm awake, I'll just go ahead and do my day 5 video. And while I was watching back my video, excuse me, I noticed that I said that we had a Joann's here in Somerset. We don't have a Joann's. We have a Hobby Lobby. I don't know why I said Joann's. Because normally when I go to Lexington, we go to Joann's. But we didn't go to Joann's this time. So there that is, textured on the back. And on this, I thought I would take this right here, and I'm going to glue this on, this rose from Dear Julie Julie. Onto the butterflies. And I thought I would sort of like try to get in the middle so I wouldn't cover a lot of them up. And then I will sew around that. And when I get this journal complete, I'll do a flip through of it. So there's that. And on this right here, even though we have it textured, excuse me, I thought that we would take our water and we would put some metallic water paint on it. This is from Arteza and it's metallic paint. And I love it, which I like to paint also. And I thought that we would just get these flowers to give them a little bit of color. To liven them up a little bit. And here lately, I've pulled out my paints and been painting again some, which I haven't done in a while, but yeah, I like to paint also. So like I said, hopefully Julie and Cara will do this again for us at a later date, or they may be getting tired of us, which I hope they're not. Okay, there's that. I'm going to put the lid on this, but I'll wash it out later. But this is the Arteza paints. That's metallic. It's 24 colors. And we'll let that dry, and I will sew around it and put a topper on it. And then this here, I'll sew around this journaling card and put it in the pocket. And we'll put it on a page. And this I will probably put it like down in the corner and make it a tuck, because you can make it a corner tuck, or I might put it at the top of a page and you can make it a top tuck also. So I'm not for sure yet what I will do, but that's what I have made with day 5. I'd like to thank each of you for coming along with all 5 days with me on the 5 days of Valentine digitals with Cara, Brandon, and Dear Julie. Each of their kits are in each of their own Etsy shops. They're linked in my description box below the video. Please go and watch all the other elves. Their links, their YouTube videos and links are also listed in the description box. And we also have some elves that don't have a YouTube channel. So they're either on Instagram or they're putting them in Cara, Brandon, or Dear Julie's Facebook, which I have that also in the description box. And if you're doing this, use the hashtag 5DayValDigi so we can see what you've made with the 5 days. It's very neat to watch how each person sees things. Each person that has done this challenge has come up with things completely different than from what I've done. Like Debbie will do something completely different from what I've done, and Cara does something completely different from what we've done. Julie does something completely different from what any of us have done. Marcy does something completely different. Darlene does something completely different. So it's like each person doesn't really do what the other person does. So it's very neat to see how each person, you can take the same digital and people will see it in a different way and create something completely different. It's just amazing the different ways that you can take a digital. And you yourself can do that. I mean, next year I could take these digitals again and probably create something completely different then, because my style has probably changed, or 6 months down the road my style may change. I mean, so go back to your old digitals and recreate something, because your style changes as you evolve, as you keep learning things, and as you keep growing as an artist, because this is an art form. And Julie's digitals and Cara's digitals are completely different. Julie has these items that she can literally hold in her hand, and they're vintage and antique, where Cara does hers on Photoshop and makes them look vintage and antique. And when you put them together, it creates a whole new look. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's challenging, but it's a lot of fun, and it's fun to create things like that. It's fun to challenge yourself and to bring yourself out of the box. So I really want to thank them for helping me do that, to help me think outside of the box. And I appreciate everything that they have done for creating these digitals. I know it takes a lot of hard work and everything, and I appreciate everyone that watches my YouTube channel, because it's taking time out of your day to watch my videos, and I appreciate you for that also. Remember to keep smiling. Always think of something happy. Happiness will keep us together. Happiness will make us grow stronger until we get through this pandemic. And with smiles, we can do all of this together. With the smile and happiness, we can work through anything together. That's what I truly believe. And I appreciate each and every one of you all. I want to welcome any new subscribers that I have. Welcome back all my returning subscribers. And just keep those smiles on your faces. Keep those happy thoughts in your mind. And I will see you soon. Goodbye, everyone.